Previously on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment, we had a double pay-per-view night, and the first pay-per-view of the night was the Battle of the Brands pay-per-view, and we had a Divas Championship matchup. So if Emma won the Divas Championship will go to Raw. But at the end of the match, Alexa Bliss won, so the Divas Championship stayed on SmackDown Live. And then we had a SmackDown vs. Raw matchup again, and it was SmackDown vs. Raw, and it was the Women's Tag Team Champions against the SmackDown Live Women's Tag Team Champions. And at the end of the match, the SmackDown Live Women's Tag Team Champions lost, and the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions won. And then we had a SmackDown Live Women's Championship matchup, so if Charlotte won, then she would go to Raw, and that happened. Charlotte won the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and she went to SmackDown Live. And then we had a Raw Championship matchup, and it was Emma versus Alexa Bliss, and if Alexa Bliss won the matchup, then she would go to Raw. But at the end of the match, Emma retained her Raw Women's Championship, and the Raw Women's Championship was still with Emma. And then we had a Fearless Championship matchup, and it was Karma versus Mickie James, and at the end of the match, Mickie James won, so Mickie James went over to SmackDown Live. And then Trish Stratus ended the longest reigning Hardcore Women's Championship reign of Nikki Bella, because Trish won the Hardcore Women's Championship. And then that same night, we had the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and it was 6 competitors from Monday Night Raw and 6 competitors from SmackDown Live. And at the end of the Money in the Bank ladder match, Maria Kanellis Bennett won the Money in the Bank briefcase. So what will happen next, we will find out right now here on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment.
You can look, but you can't touch. You can't.
So tonight here on Monday Night Raw, we're going to continue the fallout from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view and the Battle of the Brands pay-per-view, because right now we're going to have a qualifying match to see who qualifies for the Fatal 4-Way that's going to happen at the next NXT TakeOver pay-per-view, because I am bringing back the Women's NXT division back to my channel, and we're going to have a Fatal 4-Way to see who becomes the new NXT Women's Champion, and Kairi Sane is already in the match. So we need 3 more competitors, and tonight we're gonna see who qualifies from Monday Night Raw in this Fatal 4-Way. So who do y'all think is gonna qualify? Will it be Naomi, Ashley, Lana, or Summer Rae? And this is the main event for Monday Night Raw. It is for the Raw Women's Championship. And remember that in my previous videos that we had a triple threat number 1 contenders match to see who was the number 1 contender for Emma's Raw Women's Championship, but Emma won that matchup, so she got to decide who she wanted to face on the night after Money in the Bank, and tonight's the night after Money in the Bank, and she chose to face RUBI RIOT. But Emma's coming out with her tag team partners, the Iconic Duo. So what are they gonna do when they're out there? Well, we're gonna have to figure it out when the main event happens. But right now, we're gonna get it started off with the Money in the Bank briefcase winner, Maria Kanellis versus Tamina in a submission match. So who do you think is gonna tap out from this match? Well, we're gonna have to figure it out right now, as Miss Money in the Bank Maria Kanellis faces Tamina tonight right here on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This one's
guaranteed to be one of the hardest-hitting Divas matches in recent memory, King.
Isn't that always the case when Tamina's in the ring?
We're finally going to see which one of these two is the superior competitor.
This?
Well, I don't think he wants to wait, Cole.
Careful. Ref's going to call it if they don't hustle back. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah, and this is a submission match. So one of these superstars is going to have to say enough is enough.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
Regardless, I know this Indianapolis crowd has waited long enough. They can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tamina going to work now.
Wow, I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire. Look at this. She's so dangerous. Tamina is not someone to take lightly. She's taking on some offense here. Well, this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
Look at her, Mogul. There is absolutely no quit in those eyes.
Agreed. And these women have been pretty evenly matched thus far.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. And there's the reversal.
She has some reason to be concerned here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
Michael, let me tell you this. She's as motivated as they come to.
Oh, what a counter. She is really putting her stamp on this match now. She's on an absolute tear right now. Tamina appears to be building very good momentum here. Whoa!
And she fights her way out. Well, that was some reversal by Tamina.
Oh, did she take a shot there? Can she do it? Can she work her way out of this hole? Hey!
And she wills her way out.
Oh, reversal! Oh!
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. Tamina going to work now.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
No kidding. Every time she has to get back. Incoming!
At this point, you have to figure that the next person to apply a submission will win.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see who it's going to be.
Woo, a little showboating going on here. A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
I agree, Cole. I mean, this is intentional humiliation. She may be in no condition to continue this match.
And this heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
The finality of this environment is so apparent, King.
I don't know about that, but this area is so dangerous.
Well, she wants this win bad.
Well, we're on the move here. Nice reversal there.
And can you believe that impact? There's no telling what's going to happen here.
This match has taken so much out of her.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Nice reversal.
Nice reversal there.
Check this out, Kenny. She found something and she's sticking with it.
Can you blame her? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And there's the submission. This might be it.
She was able to break out of it.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
No!
And now looking to put her away.
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
I couldn't stand being in a hold like this, unless she's the one applying it.
She put forth such effort. This submission match is history.
Here's your winner, Maria.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
The next matchup here on Monday Night Raw, it is a qualifying match to see who qualifies for the Fatal 4-Way happening at NXT TakeOver. And remember, Kairi Sane is already qualified, so we need 3 more people, and we're gonna get 1 person from Monday Night Raw and 2 from SmackDown Live. So who is gonna be the person to qualify and represent Monday Night Raw on the NXT TakeOver pay-per-view? Because remember, whoever qualifies will become the new NXT Women's Champion and will have to go to NXT, because I am going to start the Women's NXT division once again. So who will qualify from this Fatal 4-Way? Well, let's find out and see who qualifies for the NXT TakeOver Fatal 4-Way to crown the new NXT Women's Champion. So let's get going with this matchup right here on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment.
Whether it's a dance-off or a wrestling match, Summer Rae doesn't back down from anybody. Tonight we're going to see what the Total Diva has in store for all 3 of her opponents.
Here we go. 4 competitors in the ring. No rest, no tags.
I can't wait to see the strategy unfold.
Regardless, I know this Indianapolis crowd has waited long enough. They can't wait to see how this one unfolds. you see that, Cole? That poor diva was just thrown outside the ring.
I hope she's okay. What do you believe Naomi is thinking about? Well, it's a fatal four-way, and that means there are a lot of variables. What does she need to do to win here?
Well, surviving this fatal four-way match won't be easy. There's a lot of hungry talent in that ring.
It's important to remember that she's one of the top female superstars WWE has had in many years. So I would hope that reputation stays intact after this one tonight.
Wow, I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire. She's starting to stagger a bit, and she's got 3 sets of eyes on her, which makes this match incredibly challenging.
Let me interject this. When you have two divas as evenly matched as these two are, there's no way to predict what's going to happen.
I don't know about you guys, but the way I see it, it's just a little too early to get overly concerned for her right here. Naomi with a great offensive show.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention.
What a slam. This entire building just moved.
Man, you're right, that shook the arena.
Oh no, she's in a bad way now.
Nice reversal there.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
Summer Rae not looking so hot here, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
Keep in mind, though, neither one of these divas has shown signs of pulling away. What a close match.
Man, this match could go either way the way these women have been going at it.
Nice reversal.
Oh, Summer Rae's impressive in many, many ways. Her ability to go from quick strike to full-on assault is incredible. Summer's also studied the history of this business and knows tons of painful maneuvers and submission holds. Make no mistake about it, Summer's quickness, brains, and mean streak makes her lethal in that squared circle.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
And I can't blame her. Do it. She is really putting her... Oh, my gosh. And she drops like a sack of potatoes.
Okay, once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
Yeah, and it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous. Nice reversal there.
Displaying a wide range of offense here. Summer Rae attacks every opponent like she's gaining retribution for a personal vendetta. Summer's aggressive fast and knows how to utilize every inch of that ring to her advantage. Summer's completely unpredictable, so no one knows what's going to happen.
And you know, Summer Rae's also beaming with self-confidence. If you speak to her, like I have, you immediately realize Summer expects to win every single time she's in that ring.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now. Oh, that's one way to make your lunch come back up.
The finality of this environment is so apparent, King.
I don't know about that, but this area is so dangerous.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
Just toying with the competition a little. I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Well, this guy seems to think it's going to work.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Wow, she's showing something different here tonight.
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Now back to the ring. Summer Rae, unbelievable King. Woo, a little showboating going on here. Nobody home there.
Nobody home. Cole, That looked like a
painful arm hold trying to incapacitate that appendage. You can see, and she wills her way out. And down she goes.
Oh, reversal. Oh.
Now it's Naomi being pushed to the limit. I'm not so sure she even knows where she is at this point.
Look at her, Margo. It's like she's afraid of keeping the action inside the ring. I don't get it.
And the Lotus Lock from Summer Rae. You don't want to get in this diva's way.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
Slowly back to her feet. And that was a huge counter.
Oh, out of nowhere.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
And she's back in the ring now.
Things are not looking too good for Summer Rae, folks.
At this point, she may need a minor miracle to pull off a victory here in this four-way match.
Wow, what a match we have here. These divas are so evenly matched at this point, it's insane.
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now. I'm sensing a pattern here, Cole.
And what would that be?
Well, it's going to be the same thing over and over and over.
She's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may be.
She's in big trouble. I don't know how much longer she'll be able to go.
She may not be able to go on much longer here in this fatal four-way match. Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit.
Okay, now she's just showing off. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, she's back in now.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I gotta love it. This match has taken so much out of her.
Plenty of momentum behind that kick.
Naomi gets out of that one. Nice move, Naomi. Oh, this isn't good. Naomi, I think she's got it what she wants. What's it? And here she goes, back inside. Naomi taking advantage right now.
Nice reversal.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Yeah, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Naomi driven to the mat.
Ooh, that was not a pleasant sight, Michael.
Legs taken out by the Russian leg sweep.
Wait a minute, we're not in Russia, are we? Uh-oh, big move coming. Oh, no.
Trying to put her away. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Take a look at this one more time. I've never seen anything like it.
One. Working the gut.
Reversal. Oh, reversal. Oh.
And she strikes with great precision. Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. That's impact and then some. That's the first time she's executed that move. She's experimenting. I like that.
I love when a diva experiments.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base. Can she do it here?
This may be it. 2. She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Cole, will she win it here?
I think so. Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
I am getting tired of watching this. Do something different. This match has taken so much out of her. She's having a real hard time getting back.
It could be over here.
Yeah, maybe. 1, 2. She's putting the entire Divas roster on notice here.
And she's back in the ring now. She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
What about me?
You don't want to get in this Diva's way.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
Oh, man, I hope she's not seriously injured. Moves like that are terrifying. It can end a career in an instant.
Yeah, that looked really, really painful.
What a shot. If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag. Naomi going to work now.
Nice reversal.
Here's Summer Rae, John. You know this one.
Absolutely.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
She's able to break out of it. Oh, this is a non-stop assault against a nice counter.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
Incoming!
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
She made a limited movement in that neck by the time this one's done.
You think?
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now. Nice reversal there. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Her back is in some real pain now. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look out below. No! There was no hesitation there. This one's all business.
Back inside the ring now.
What a reversal. Oh, boy. Look at those moves. I'm not sure I can watch this. I don't think she wants to do this on the outside. This match has taken so much out of her. Great reversal.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Yeah, charge.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
She's really putting her stamp on this match now. Action outside.
Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
And Naomi manages to reverse out of that one.
Oh, Cole, I think, yes.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it?
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour.
Back between the ropes. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now. Uh-oh, looks like this one's going out to the floor.
What was your first clue?
Oh, man, that jaw may be broken. The finality of this environment is so apparent, King.
I don't know about that, but this area is so dangerous.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. And there's the reversal. In a leg lock here, not much chance of escape.
Need to try to get to the ropes or something. She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there. That was a heavy shot.
This is what happens when someone wants to eradicate their opponent from competition.
Yeah, that leg can't stand much more abuse.
This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over.
Summer Rae wins. Summer Rae gets it done, folks.
Here's your winner, representing the Doom Brigade, Summer Rae.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shame that someone had to lose.
Any way you slice it, that win right there is beyond important.
All four of these competitors fought like champions tonight, but there can only be one winner.
And now we have the main event for Monday Night Raw, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Because remember, there was a triple threat match, a #1 contenders triple threat match to be exact, in one of my previous videos, and it was Liv Morgan versus RUBI RIOT versus Emma. And if Emma won the match, she got to decide if she wanted to defend it against RUBI RIOT or Liv Morgan, and she won the match, and she decided to face RUBI RIOT tonight for her Women's Championship. So will Emma be able to beat RUBI RIOT, or will RUBI RIOT claim her first ever Raw Women's Championship? And what are the iconic duo doing out here? Are they going to distract RUBI RIOT? Well, let's find out right now what happens in this championship matchup right here on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
Well, neither one of these competitors has a lot of love for the other. That's going to become clear right about now.
Enough of the preliminaries. Here we go.
Regardless, I know this Indianapolis crowd has waited long enough. They can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Oh, man!
Let's talk about the challenger for a moment. How can she unseat the champ here?
This is when all those hours in the gym finally pay off. A chance to become champion. A chance to forever have your name in the record books.
I've got a good feeling about her, Michael. I think she might have what it takes to take down the champ. We shall see.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Wow, I didn't know she had that move in her repertoire. That move did it. Now this has gone way past the point of insults and gone right to humiliation.
That's right, that was humiliating.
Well, she wants this win bad. Oh no, what's going to happen to her pretty face? This is going too far now.
No kidding, she's getting an extreme makeover.
Challenger's starting to falter, but you can bet she won't let this golden opportunity slip away now.
Let me interject this. When you have two divas as evenly matched as these two are, there's no way to predict predict what's going to happen.
Well, at this point, she can't be too surprised by this. After all, she's in there with one of the best.
So damaging.
She's going for it. What are you doing? We got a match going on here.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
What about me?
Emma with the up. Here's a cover.
Ow!
Emma's geared up and ready to go. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Reversal.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Incredible counter.
The champ counters, and you see the result. A bad place to...
Can she end it here?
Maybe.
Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort. Emma is on the attack.
What a wild attempt at striking your opponent. I don't know if she could have been further off the mark.
That was like a haymaker, like she was taking that big home run swing.
Okay, now she's just showing off. Emma with a slick reversal.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Watch it.
She's looking for it again. And escaping to the outside, her veteran move to avoid the pinfall.
I don't know if that's a veteran move or cowardice.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Oh, she's back in now. You know one thing's for certain. Emma loves being in that ring.
Inside the ring now. Delivering the powerful axe handle.
Ow, right to the head. He's out.
A nice kick by Emma.
She appears to be extra slow regaining her base.
The challenger's championship dreams are fading quickly. It looks to me like the champ has her number here tonight.
At this point, it's impossible to pick a winner. Both of these divas refuse to give the other an inch.
Yeah, not to mention, these divas have been very evenly matched so far. Whoa, Emma gets knocked into next week. I'm not sure if she knows what planet she's on after that.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
I don't mind. Let's see a little outside the ring action.
Well, look out. She missed her target that time.
Yeah, I guess you could say she was just a bit off the mark with that.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Everything from the floor to the barricades can and will be used to inflict pain. I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
This one could end in a countout.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. The champ desperately needs to find a way to create some space for herself.
And, Michael, this is really anybody's match at this point.
Good point, John. And on top of that, I'm a little concerned at how much time she spent outside the ring during this match.
That's the first time she's executed that move. She's experimenting. I like that.
I love when a diva experiments.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
And she's back in the ring now. Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. She's putting the entire Divas roster on notice here.
She's laser focused on that leg now. There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
This is such a painful hold. Whoa!
Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed. Emma turns it around.
Now you gotta love her cat-like quickness. Look out below! Look out! Look, Michael, she's looking at me. Don't act like you're not impressed.
She wants to do this in the ring.
Well, right now she does. I think she wants to do this anywhere.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Uh-oh. Emma is looking to end it. Submission locked in tight. This could do it. Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination. Her chest's been battered here. I'd imagine her ribs are also bruised.
I'm not going to touch that line with a 10-foot pole.
2.
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. And will this be it?
It may be.
1, 2.
What a reversal.
A bit of contempt coming through on that slam. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
You're right. A championship opportunity doesn't come around all that often. You got to make the best of it. Oh, reversal. Ooh.
The end may be near.
I love watching these replays. Stay down! Stay down!
We're looking at complete domination here.
What a counter that was! You don't want to get caught outside the ring for a 10 count. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now.
Nicely executed.
Well, we're on the move here.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
What type of competitor is favored when you step outside the ropes, King?
Well, in my opinion, the more vicious, the more destructive person that's willing to do absolutely anything to hurt his opponent, regardless of the consequences, he has the advantage.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Dodges to the side of that one. Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Here she goes again. Man, I gotta love seeing this diva in action.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that title may change hands.
Folks, the title is on the line in this one. And I can't remember a more highly anticipated title defense.
explosive suplex.
There it is. Well done.
Uh-oh, big move coming. What a move! What a smart move!
Whoa, that was some reversal by Emma.
Emma showing some
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go.
I don't recall the last time I saw Emma without a smile on her face. She just loves to compete.
Watch it. She's looking for it again.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
I couldn't stand being in a hold like this, unless she's the one applying it.
So as we just saw, Emma retained her Raw Women's Championship by cheating because the iconic duo kept on distracting RUBI RIOT. So what will happen on Thursday when we find out what happens with Emma and her Raw Women's Championship and with Miss Money in the Bank Maria Kanellis? Because tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna figure out what happens with the SmackDown Live Women's Division after two people from Monday Night Raw got drafted in the Battle of the Brands pay-per-view when they won the championship from SmackDown Live. So what will happen with Mickie James and Charlotte on SmackDown Live, and what will happen after Nikki Bella lost her Hardcore Women's Championship? Well, tune in tomorrow when we find out. So please like and subscribe, and see you next time on Fearless Wrestling Entertainment.